Hello, my name is Captain William Mbaho, and I'm a reservist in the Canadian Army. Some of the important aspects of my journey and how they've shaped my identity include the fact that I immigrated to Canada from Uganda with my family at the age of 14. This journey has profoundly shaped my identity in numerous ways. Moving to a new country at a young age was very challenging, but it also instilled in me a sense of resilience and adaptability. It gave me a unique perspective on the importance of cultural diversity and the value of integrating different cultural experiences into my life. My roots have profoundly influenced my life. They have been the cornerstone of who I am. Coming from Uganda, where service, community, and family are highly valued, these principles have remained central to my life here in Canada. I always strive to contribute to my community and to maintain close ties with my family and my friends. These values have guided my decisions from joining the military to pursuing higher education. There have been many significant experiences in my journey that have connected me to my roots here in Vancouver, but there are two experiences that stand out in particular. First, joining the military gave me a sense of purpose and a deeper connection to my new home, while still honoring the values that I brought with me from Uganda. Second, pursuing my university education allowed me to meet a very diverse group of people and learn about different cultures, which helped me appreciate and stay connected to my own roots. I tried to maintain a connection to my cultural heritage in my everyday life. It does take some effort on my part. I maintain a strong connection to my cultural heritage by reading history books about Uganda or even language books that are in my traditional dialect, and calling or visiting relatives, celebrating cultural festivals, preparing traditional dishes, or following news and social media from the region. These activities help me stay grounded in my heritage while living here in Vancouver. Yes, I have faced challenges or obstacles in exploring or embracing my roots here in Canada. There have been several challenges. One significant obstacle is the limited sources and representation of Black history in Canada, which is often treated as monolithic, that all Black history is the same and there's no variation. There are too few cultural events or performances and even restaurants that represent our diverse backgrounds as Black people in Canada. This lack of representation can make it difficult to fully embrace or celebrate our roots. There are many stories or memories from my family life that have profoundly impacted me. One story that stands out is how my parents were the first in their immediate families to go to university. Their determination and commitment to education have profoundly impacted me. My father was the oldest of his siblings and the first to go to university. My mother was the youngest of her siblings, but as the youngest girl in her family, university was not expected of her. She pursued university when she came here to Canada, and she motivated me, as well as my father, to pursue higher education. and I try to instill the same values in my children. I have two, and I emphasize the importance of education and perseverance to both of them. The advice that I can give to people who want to explore or reconnect with their cultural heritage and roots while navigating everyday life would be to actively seek out opportunities to learn and engage with your culture, whether it's through reading, attending cultural events, or connecting with community groups. It's important to make a deliberate effort to stay connected to your roots. Also, celebrating multiculturalism and learning from other cultures can enrich your understanding and appreciation of your own heritage. It's difficult in present day life to see how your roots and other cultures are going to influence future generations in the community. But I believe that maintaining a strong connection to my roots and embracing multiculturalism will have a positive influence on future generations. I do this by valuing and preserving my cultural heritage and believing that I can instill a sense of pride and identity into my children. At the same time, I try and foster an appreciation for diversity and other cultures that will build a more inclusive and understanding community. I try and attend cultural events that aren't my own in my community, and I invite people who have different heritage or culture to attend Black events or cultural events that are African or Caribbean, essentially include others in my own cultural celebrations.